So, I mean, initially we were giving them, coasters which were plain and stuff. And then as we ideated and we kind of got together to understand what is the price point and what is the quality of stuff that the customers prefer there. So we gave them given them some interesting ideas and stuff. And then we had butterflies, we had angels, and we can always put in names of brands and stuff, which we did for a jeweler for festive occasions and stuff. And we keep getting repetitive orders from clients for those. So for example, there's a wedding, or there's a birthday bash, or there is a housewarming, or you want to give it to some clients and stuff for gifts. So let's say if you have a coaster, this is a green one, but you can have the similar off-white one, and you can have any design done on this, which is technically possible, and any quantity is possible. Colors are beautiful. They're sometimes in purple, they're sometimes in blue, they're sometimes in not red, but maroon. Then you have the Brazilian brown, and you have pink, which is rose quartz color and stuff. And there's so many colors, green, there's so many options that you have and stuff. And similarly, there's a collection of trays, lamps, and you have magazine holders, you have boxes, and you have trays and stuff like that, which are ideated and designed on those designs and stuff and concepts. And from this design and looking into the details and stuff, kind of elaborating and extending my video, which is on the macro picture or the larger picture and stuff of any organization, of any work that we do, of any idea, of any product that we have, so that our foundation is strong and we are not kind of shaky, and we are not basing our decisions and its consequences are kind of in control and stuff, depending on the market change or the economic change, or maybe the government scene, or maybe a climate change, or maybe a corona or whatever. So how architects and how designers work is that they ignore the minutest of details and stuff. So there's this word which is very vaguely and very randomly used, and it's in America, it's everywhere in India. A lot of people use the word worry. So they say there that architects and designers don't really worry about these kind of tiny details and stuff. So for me, since I've studied psychology also, I know it's a negative word. It kind of puts you into thinking negative, imagining the worst and stuff like that. So I would rephrase and say that architects and designers are usually concerned, or they're normally focused, or they're kind of, more in the sense, hell bent on making sure that the design is done completely the way it has been conceptualized, the way it has been thought of, and the way it is supposed to be, finished and finalized on how the pictures or the concepts have been approved by the customer or the client and stuff. So it's a beautiful read I have here. This is from yeah, so this is about rework, and this is about it's an international seller, and it's talking about ignoring the details and stuff. And they have my thoughts here as well, because I normally do that. I feel that if you keep consistently approaching the same idea or the same situation the same way, it's obvious you're going to get the same repercussion and the same results and stuff. So they say that if you were to go into a design concept, let's say you're going into tiles, and let's say you're going into a shower, or you're going into, let's say, a lobby, or you're going into a coffee shop or a restaurant, and you have to install maybe a dishwasher, or maybe you have to install a coffee machine there. So what is it that you're going to look at? I mean, are you going to look at the brand first, or you're going to look at the space first, where you have to have either of these installed and stuff? So ideally, how it works is that first you have a floor plan which is finalized, and if there is no floor plan, or if it is a ready-made design, then you kind of take the dimensions and stuff, and you have the installation, and you have the product installed there. So similarly, when you have an idea, or where you have a strategy, or you have, let's say, a thought around a certain concept, um, details make a little difference, but what's really important, and what's really of core value, is to understand that what is it that is going to be the finish of it. And rather than looking at the small values which give you this consistent negative worry, which is anxiety, which is questioning, which is doubting, which is not a very healthy attitude. What's more important is to kind of look at how finishing it is going to be, how the outcome is going to be. If you can imagine it, it's going to be beautiful. You may have a few moments of concern or thinking and doubting whether it's going to happen the way it's not going to happen or not. But if you hold your vision, and if you have smaller steps happening, where you have concepts and you have designs and you have the idea broken down into smaller aspects than the larger picture, because actually when you extend the whole vision or the idea, the larger picture is more important. So when you link all of that, the smaller steps to the larger goal or the end result, then the whole plan kind of takes off in a successful and a positive manner and stuff. And they're sharing an example of Sharpie. A Sharpie is basically something which drills down, the world's deep and stuff. And they're talking about a big picture being the more of value, and I feel consequence and stuff, rather than thinking about the beginning or the smaller ideas and stuff. And they say that Disney Studios had the same message for animators, to say that forget the detail first, and let's not look at the details, because details just don't buy you anything in the early stages. And rather you look at the final product, and you'd rather look at the final building, and you'd rather look at the end product and stuff, and pay less attention to the smaller ideas and the smaller points. So similarly, when you were to look at design and architecture, if you were to look at any decision which is around the economy, which is around climate decisions, which is around advertising, branding, which is around art, which is around creativity, which is about music, which is about retail, we have to look at the larger picture, the broader picture. So from an architect or a design or a product person, if you were to kind of think of the macro picture, and if you were kind of going to pay attention on the end product and stuff, then your goal or whatever you design and stuff is definitely going to take off and take shape of the final product and stuff. So consider all these points when you're doing all of this. I'm sharing this because I find this really exciting, because as I have these products on my table and I do my work, I take a look at the details and everything. It's important. But the point is that once your product is already ready and you've approved it, and it's I'm so sorry, it's gone for production and stuff. Ideally, you got to have a sample approved, and once a sample is done, then you can sleep peacefully, and you can be assured that what you're getting is going to be the same and stuff. So the ideal approach is to look at the larger picture. Look at the details of one product or an idea, and then extend it. So hope I'm clear. And I'm the founder and CEO and stuff, and I've kind of spent my time and energy over the years now looking at various products, right from the fabric, right from the wood, right from the finish, right to the color, right to the product shoots and stuff. So there's a lot of experience I'm coming with, and I'm sharing over here. And my only humble request and my only professional advice to people is that stop looking at the smaller roles, and stop looking at the smaller goals, stop looking at smaller details and stuff, and start thinking in a more elaborate manner about the final product. And over the years, when you become a pro, obviously, then that work is just like at the back of your hand and stuff. But that should not make anybody overconfident, because you never know. You may have certain people handling the role that you've given them, and they're not that design conscious, or they're not finish conscious. And there are a lot of people like me. I mean, my team swears by it. I'm not blowing my own jazz here or my trumpet here, but my team is like follows the same rules and regulations, that we have to have a series of quality checks and controls and stuff before the product goes in, and we practice honesty, and we are honest around it. And when we are honest, we are certainly safeguarded, and we are obviously coming across as genuine people to a lot of people will we meet up and design for and stuff. So if you can be transparent, you can be honest, it's great. This sounds like cliche, this sounds like old school to you, so be it. But in today's world, in 2024, there are a lot of people all across the world and all across the globe from other countries who believe in being quality conscious and doing work of substance, and who are equally honest. And it's something we can be very proud of and stuff, because honesty right from the junior to the upper hierarchy matters the most and stuff, you know. So I'm Jasleen Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of I'm Decon Design. So you can get in touch with me. I'm on jasleenkapani.im@gmail.com, as I usually share, and I just keep bringing that up because people message me on Facebook and Instagram. You can write to me, and thank you so much for your likes and your messages. And it's great to see that people are kind of focusing on better things and on just politics and stuff, because as we get talking daily to people from different walks of life, I think politics is a pretty small component when it comes to the world of design, and regular people, because they're more focused on climate, they're more focused on the weather, they're more focused on health, they're more focused on the quality of books they read and the quality of music they hear and stuff. So enjoy yourself. This is to a chai. Have a quality chai at home. This is one with lychee and stuff. This is a tip you can immediately include and feel great and good, and no complaints on the weather and stuff. We all are in the rains and stuff. So take care and make the best use of it if you can. And love and luck. Take care. Bye bye. And remember, ignore the tiny details and focus and thumbs up on the larger picture and the end goal. Okay, so take care. Have fun. Bye bye.